Cascade Trekker out again. Not in the Cascades right now. This is the Columbia River. I'm heading to Eagle Cap Wilderness, northeastern Oregon, the Wallowa Mountains, and we've got a high pressure system here for a few days. It's going to keep everything nice and warm. It's pretty darn warm right now. This was kind of a secret pullout that I saw from the highway, and there's no trespassing. And what I've found is that it's a tribal fishing launch. So I've got still probably 3 more hours of driving, and it's going to be a long day. Here I am. This is where I'm headed. Up there is Eagle Cap Wilderness. I've been on the motorcycle for about 6 hours, 300 plus miles so far, and I probably won't get to the trailhead before dark, so I'm going to have to find some water and camp. But it's one of these valleys that I'm going to hike up tomorrow. Maybe over here. Some of these, it might be right there. These peaks are over 9,000 feet high. Yeah, alright. Well, I'm here. Not at the trailhead. I think I'm just a few miles away from it, hopefully. I was navigating the roads in the dark. That's a long drive to northeastern Oregon from roughly Portland, and to get here and be within striking distance is pretty darn good. That's a big bottle of beer, and that's gonna put me out like a burnt out light bulb. Good morning! It's Thursday morning. This is Eagle Creek. Big creek. And the cold air is coming down from the mountains, right down this little valley here. I am in the right spot. I am so excited I could barely sleep. So I have a 2-day envelope, I think, to get to the top of Eagle Cap for a clear view. Amazing I'm here. This is the big trip of the summer. You know, I'm probably gonna end up close to that tonight. Got between 7 and 8 miles to hike. This side of the wilderness I chose because it's less busy, a little bit more remote, and the roads were definitely a little more rugged. The weather is just perfect today. It's warm. It's actually warmer higher up in elevation, surprisingly. Last night was only probably down to 45 degrees. Well, I'm about 4 or 5 miles up this trail in the East Eagle Creek Valley, And I'm getting into some of my favorite terrain, which is this granite rock outcropping. Just fabulous. I've got about 4 or 5 more miles, and I hear a steep climb up one of these canyons to the left to get up to Hidden Lake tonight. Well, now I've hiked about 6.5 miles up this valley, and this marker here is a trail that goes up into this basin up there. And that's where I'm camping tonight. It looks to be 1,000 to 1,200 feet in elevation gain. 1.8 miles to the Hidden Lake. I'm down with it. I'm down with it. Wow, this is Moon Lake. Just got up here. Just beautiful up here. Fabulous. Look at here. Still snow up there. Hidden Lake, I think, is up over this ridge here. I don't think it's a whole lot farther. That was a pretty decent climb. Didn't seem like it was that long. Got some alpine huckleberries in here. These guys. Hope to find some berries up here. I did find some earlier today on the trail. They were wonderful. Mud. Well, this is pretty much a big basin. All this whole circle of upper ridges. And Hidden Lake is down at the bottom, but there's a bunch of smaller lakes. And I was hoping to find some running water. I might hear some over there. Kind of a bummer because I don't have a water filter, and I know there's all kinds of horse dung, animal dung, probably people dung all over up here. And I was really hoping to get up above it. It's all over up here. Well, about 5 seconds later, walk around the corner here, and there's a nice grassy flat spot with a fire ring. And just over there is a nice drain, a water drain, probably from that snow patch, and a little higher. And it good enough for me. I filled up this 4-liter plus bladder, and I'll go over and get some more just in case it's not running in the morning. I would expect that that is enough water for me to get back down to East Eagle Creek tomorrow, but never hurts to be safe. And another sweet thing was there's a patch of wild onions I've never seen before ever, and they just taste great. So I'm going to pick some onions for tonight and maybe tomorrow. It would make an interesting jaunt to that saddle to see what kind of view there is. I'll look at the map and take a peek and see if there's any other higher ridges, but I sure wouldn't mind getting up there. That's not that far out of the question. I'm almost up to the top of this ridge line, and just right in here I had a strong animal smell. Not sure if it came from this way. I'm gonna shoot for this tree here. I'm surprised I have the energy to come up here after hiking 8.5 miles with a 40+ pound pack. But my tent is way down there. Just incredible, the views here. And this is Eagle Cap here. I hope to climb that tomorrow. Fantastic. I'm going up there. I might just go to the top of that. Up there. I can't tell you how special this is right now to me. I have been wanting this for years and years and years. This could be the highlight of the trip here. I mean, you gotta grab it while you can. Let's see, I could still be down there. There's a tent. Beautiful views, a little hazy. I'm surprised at how much tree cover there is up here. Got a good workout today and yesterday and the next 2 days. Now there's some snow. That's a glacier, boy. Look at how steep that wall is. This is the valley that I hiked up, East Eagle Valley. Now, I probably climbed about a mile up in elevation. Well, I definitely did, to include last night. Yeah, this is a little scary. Look at that little spot there. Ooh, rugged. I can see the trail that I'm gonna be taking tomorrow. Switching up the side of that, just above the snow. Eventually I'll come back down. It might be that there. It's gonna take me 2 days to get there. I might even get, I think there's a lake up in here which I really wanted to camp at. I don't think I'll make it by tomorrow. It's like 17 miles to get there. This valley that I'm going to point out is the Snake River Valley. See pretty far. See some mountains in Idaho. Way out there in the haze. Some big ones. There's a thief trying to get into my backpack. Right there. I saw him digging on it. Oh, he's almost inside the pack now. Maybe he found a peanut down there. Feast or famine. You are kind of cute. Come for the peanut. Come here. There you go. Right in the middle. There's some peanuts for you. Oh, you can fill your mouth full and go hide. Yeah. He's so happy now. Come here, get the peanut. Come on. Beautiful peanut. That's for you. Here you go. Yeah. Oh. That's for you, the peanut. I'm afraid you'll bite me. Well, I'm heading down from Eagle Cap. This was great. Thank you, thank you. My campsite is almost shaded. When I get there, it will be in the shade. The trail, you can actually see down there. That's the trail that came up here. And also it goes around the side of that face and ends up down there. And there's the peak I climbed last night. Here's a bird's eye view of where I came from this morning. It was actually over there when I woke up. Came down those trees into the valley, up the valley, and that's pretty far down. That's got to be over 2,000 feet down, and up into this bowl, which just about kicked my butt. It's shaded down there now. Yeah, you can see the trail now. And up into this pass, Horton Pass, was a workout. Tomorrow I have 13 miles and 2 passes. There's the site for the night. Just enough room in these granite boulders to set up on some dirt. And that's where I was, just up there. So exciting. I just don't want the day to end, just like yesterday. I just want to keep on going. Very warm night last night. Quiet and calm, 55 degrees. I had, right in here, a cougar growl right before the sun came up. A big, deep growl of surprise at seeing my tent. I am going to drop straight down this way, give it a shot, check in later. Well, I was just up on that slope trying to come down, and I wasted about 2 hours to get here. Show you where I was. I was right there, and I was clinging to rocks, and it's a good thing I didn't go down. I could get through that, but this here, that's okay. It was right in there. That's a little steep. Alright, I'm up at Glacier Pass. It's really windy. I'm going to go about 2 miles down to a lower lake, and then up to the right, which I'll point out now. Somewhere up there, and it's about 4 miles. This is Glacier Lake here, just beautiful. And Eagle Cap, where I was yesterday, and there's a couple of people up there, like 3. Well, this is just a beautiful cove. This lake here is Little Lake Fraser, I think. Just fabulous here. This is the trail going up to Hawkins Pass, which is up this way. Soaking my feet really helped. Man, I just bounded right up this trail. I've got to push hard today to get down to my next campsite, and so that tomorrow's hike length isn't so long. But this waterfall is really sweet looking. There's another lake just up there. Well, I made it up to Hawkins Pass. Windy and breezy cold, just like Glacier Pass. Not much to it. Big accomplishment today, climbing 2 passes. I've probably gained and lost a total of 5,000 feet so far today. 9 miles. I'd like to hike about 5 more if the sun is gonna let me do that. And so far I've backpacked about 25 miles. Well, I just started down from Hawkins Pass, and things look very different here. Very unique and beautiful. Looks a little drier here. I think my exit trail is through that pass there. Looks pretty cool. I'm not sure if that's 4 or 5 miles away or not. Kind of makes sense. I wish I was able to camp in there tonight. These things, I've seen thousands of them. They're like big fat grasshoppers or something. And what they usually do is they hop out of your way at the last second, but they end up almost getting stepped on. Here's a couple fatties. Look at that guy. Look at him. Well, I've been trekking and trekking down this valley and still haven't reached the trailhead. It takes me across the creek and up another creek valley, but this was my indication that I should start looking for a camp spot when the sun started to turn these mountaintops kind of a purplish color. So I'm going to find a place to camp. Here it is, Sunday morning. I had a great night's sleep next to the West Fork of the Imnaha River, and the weather is changing. You can see the clouds building. Probably going to have rain. I hope that my trailhead is up here and then I'll go up into this pass. I've got about 11 miles to hike back to the motorcycle today. Yeah, I should have waited just a little longer to look for a campsite, though I was okay. Would have liked to have been sleeping with some big trees. Here I am at the top of Cliff Creek Valley. This is what I climbed up, about 4.5 miles. Off to the left is where I was yesterday. Up there is Red Mountain. And through the pass here, I'm going to go around Crater Lake and then 6.5 miles back down. Alright, this is Crater Lake. From here, it's 6.5 miles down. I finished my 40-mile backpack. I had to drive away from the trailhead to get out of some nasty, potentially bad roads. If it rains, it's been threatening all day. Had a few drops. This is where I'm spending the night, and I am stocked up with water. Probably trespassing on someone's cattle logging land. Great day though. I have a 7-8 hour drive home tomorrow. Can you believe it? Sunshine for my ride home. Last night I had some cattle up in here. I had to scare them away. And also, early this morning, something very stealthy snapped a branch in here. And bummer, I had a centipede in my boot that I squished. I felt so bad about that. But we're going to pack it up.